financial advisors and insurance agents are entrepreneurs.
Yeah, I think that they are one of the great and the most impressive bastions of entrepreneurship that exist, but I don't think they always realize that they are entrepreneurs. And an entrepreneur's goal, first of all, do you understand the difference between an entrepreneur and a proprietor?
No.
Would you like to?
That was my next question. Teach me something.
Okay, cool.
I
So
don't know.
this is not mine. It's Peter Drucker, who was one of the most brilliant minds around. He says a proprietor is someone who goes into an industry just to basically sort of suck oxygen out. He or she is not really adding a lot of value to it. He uses an example of a delicatessen where it's clean and signage is good and people have clean uniforms, a nice counter, fresh meat, clean tables, but nothing really monumentally memorable or experientially important. And they just want to they set it up where they're going to hopefully draw from people that are going to the pizza parlor or that are going to go to the Chinese restaurant. Nothing really imaginative. An entrepreneur, a true entrepreneur, and I have the distinction of having been involved with Entrepreneur Magazine when they first started. Nobody even knew what the word entrepreneur meant. We had to send out mailings with the Webster's Dictionary, not just definition, but the phonetic pronunciation, because nobody knew. A true entrepreneur starts out and evolves continuously with the focus of how can I add more outcome, more protection, more advantage, more value to the market, to the client. And value, they have to realize, is not denominated in the entrepreneur's definition, it's in the recipient. So they have to constantly be aware of what's relevant to you. They have to constantly be aware of your value system. They have to constantly be willing and celebrate adding value. They have to be value creators. They have to make meaningful contribution. We are known, if you look me up, I got a lot of results on a Google search, but what I'm very proud of is that I'm pretty much the only person for many years who taught and who developed this concept of preeminence. I have the strategy of preeminence, I have the advanced strategy of preeminence, and it's a very distinctive, and I'll get into it there, a very distinctive concept about evolving and establishing yourself in the mind's eye of the prospect as the only viable source they can turn to, the most trusted advisor in the category for life, and recognizing that there are a lot of elements in their mind and in their heart. I mean, literally, it doesn't matter if it's a hard driving executive, that they need completion. They need verbalization, they need understanding, they need better education, they need better appreciation. If you're going to sell what most people think is a commodity, the worst thing you can do is deal with it as a commodity. You have to move the reference to making it proprietary. You have to do things in your execution, in your conduct of business that elevate you, your company, your value, and certainly your product or service to a distinction. And that an entrepreneur knows that, a true entrepreneur.